Hey guys, welcome back into Legacy. So we're going to finish up our Alternity arc tonight for One with the Source. Let me go ahead and bring everyone back in, and we will jump on in. Okay, there we are. I think everyone's in now. Is everyone in? Okay, everyone's in. Okay, so when we last left off, at most, Eddie had racked his shotgun as he stares down what appears to be Hillary Foster with yellow eyes in a broken library. The desk is broken in half, the stacks are knocked over, and his name, what's his name? Jay is laying on the floor at her feet, passed out. He's knocked out at her feet. So that is what we're looking at right now. To start this off, let's go ahead and get an action check going and see who's going to win. Yeah, she sucks. Atomic, I just figure you traveled with the group, so you're standing there.
Sounds good.
So we are rolling for initiative? Or
rolling for initiative.
All right.
So does anyone need refresher on how action check works?
What do you roll for initiative in this game?
It's a D20 roll. Nobody hears a saw, so it's just a D20 roll.
All right. So, well, yeah, there's the action check score on my character sheet. And so the lower the better, as usual.
The lower the better. And, okay, so the way this is going to work is if say you roll for good, you can act at any phase from good to marginal, up to the number of actions you have, which I believe most people have too.
Okay, that makes sense. All right, I'm rolling. I got a 13, which puts me at marginal.
So you're marginal, okay? And then what I'll do is I'll just call the phases, and we'll act in each individual phase.
Awesome. I'll make my roll. Once I look at my character sheet real quick.
Gotcha.
It's been a while. Okay. Got it. Rolling. Ooh.
Nice.
You rolled well.
I rolled a 6.
Is that good or amazing for you?
This is going to be a good.
Good. Okay, so you start in a good phase. Mark?
I rolled a 12, and I'm still in the process of trying to figure out what that actually means.
On your character sheet, it's going to be the page 1, 2, 3, page 3. And it's going to be the action check score box on your right underneath your player name, last resort costs and stuff.
Oh, mine's blank.
So are you marginal or are you ordinary?
No, I mean that part of my character sheet just hasn't been filled in at all.
Okay. Give me a second. Let me pop up. I will. Somebody here has been teaching me how to use Obsidian, and I'm starting to abuse it.
Okay, so for your, what's your dexterity?
Yeah.
10.
Here.
I will help look for it.
Trying to find action check scores here too. It's in the player's guide. I just gotta find it in here.
And 10's not bad either.
Action checks. Rounds. Okay. Okay, so you add dexterity plus intelligence divided by 2, rounding down.
Wait, you said dexterity plus intelligence divided by 2?
Yep, rounded down.
So that would be 12.
Okay, so that's going to be your ordinary. And then for
Which is the
marginal,
number I rolled.
yep. Okay, so you're going to act earliest you'll act the earliest at ordinary phase. Then what you're going to do in the marginal box, put 13. In good, it's going to be 6. In amazing, it will be 3.
Okay.
Okay, so we don't have any amazings, so good actions. So at most, you get the first action in the good phase. Nobody else has a good action.
All right. Can I shoot her in the face with my shotgun?
Do you want to make it a called shot, or do you just want to shoot at her?
I'm gonna make it a called shot. I don't trust her.
Let me pull up the GMG on called shots real quick. I need to pull up called shots because you can actually call shot. I just need to figure out exactly how they work. And called shots. I should have double checked this earlier. Okay, so dead eye. I'll call this a dead eye shot. Called shot. We can place a shot of melee strike exactly where it wants or hurt most. Blah blah. It applies to regular shots. Okay, it's made at a +4 penalty. But if you make it, you upgrade every success except amazing.
So I'm adding a D4, or am I adding a one?
No, you're adding +4, so D4, D6, D8, D10.
I'm adding a D10. No, it's a D12. There's no D10s in this game.
Oh, that's right. So it is D12. Yeah, D12. Sorry, I've got 3 D10s. I'm not looking at the sheet. Forgive me. I could have looked at Harry Foster's sheet and seen that. Yeah,
Ooh, this is good.
It's going to be hard to pull off, shoot her in the face, but...
Oh, I have a plan. Because I got 2 last resorts. Okay. So, and I could use 2 of them for the same action, so that's what I'm planning on doing.
Yeah.
And if this fails, we're screwed.
Yep.
So that's 6.
Oh, it's probably not going to
And it's a 2. Oh my god.
So that is a good success, I believe, for you.
Shooting is the dex, right?
Yes.
Let me go double check.
It'll be modern. It'll be modern firearms shotguns.
Firearm shotguns. It's going to be a 13, 6, and a 3.
So you get a ordinary success.
However, I'm going to spend 1 last resort to bring it up the next tier, and I'm going to spend another one to go up the next tier.
It's amazing. So you're going to burn both your last resorts to make this amazing.
Yes.
Okay.
They're easier to kill before they get a chance to do anything.
Yes.
So the damage would be D4 mortal.
The D4 mortal. Okay, go ahead and roll it.
Give me a second. Making sure my dice is visible. 1.
Okay. She takes it like a bloody champ. You hit her dead square center of the face, and she doesn't even react to it. She just kind of glowers at you.
Oh dear.
Okay, we are in the ordinary phase, which means at most you have a second action. Mar, you can take your first action if you choose.
I'm going to dive behind a bookshelf.
Sounds like a plan.
I'm trying to remember whether or not my character actually has any combat abilities whatsoever.
I thought you took pistols.
Oh, right.
And we had assumed that the Hoffman Institute had supplied you with a 9mm.
Okay, well, that's
Let me get the GM screen out here so I can look up the stats for you for a pistol real fast.
oh yeah,
9mm.
yeah, found it. Yeah, okay.
Gotcha. Okay, and I've got the stats for the pistol up if you need them. So if you want to try to shoot her, you can try to shoot her.
Yeah, sure. I'll shoot at her.
Okay. So just go ahead and roll your modern firearms pistol. You're going to be go ahead and because you're close enough to her that I'm going to consider you guys at point blank range. I should have done that to you at most. I apologize. It's going to be a minus, I believe, point blank -1. Check.
-1. Okay.
Yeah. So you're going to be minus D4. So D20 minus D4 to hit her.
Well, I rolled a 5.
Okay. Got to roll my games tonight.
Finally.
Okay, so what's your pistol score?
Let's see here. 11/6/3.
Okay, so you make a good success. So looking on a pistol, you're going to do D4 plus 2 wounds.
D4, right. Which is a 3 plus 2, so that'll be 5.
5 wounds. She's going to take a little bit of damage here. I got to mark this somewhere. Give me a second. Let me pop her open here. Go. I need to open her up real quick. She's going to take 3 wounds and 1 wound of stun. Okay. All right. So how many wounds does she actually have? Shit. I need to open that up another. Hang on a second. I gotta reopen her in a new tab. Give me a second. Okay, she's fine. She's fine. So she actually, you hit her. You kind of hit her center mass there, Mar, and you see a big splatter of blood kind of come out of her shoulder. As it's clear that whatever this is using a human vessel. And at most, you wanted to take your action to get the heck out of the way, right?
I'm diving behind a bookshelf.
Okay. Atomic, you get the first action in the marginal phase.
All right. Let's see. First of all, does this situation spark any memories from my occult knowledge?
Go ahead and give me an occult roll.
All right. Let's see what I got for that one.
And because you're face to face with her, I'll give you a 2-step bonus. So a minus D6.
Minus D6. Nice. All right. So
you are face to face with whatever this is.
Occult lore. I have a 13/6/3.
Okay.
I got an 11 minus 6, so I got a 5. So I got the
ordinary.
I think it's the good. It's the
okay. Oh yeah, it's 5. So yeah, you got a good.
Yeah. So good.
Okay. You are well aware this is a demon possession of some kind. And based on the knowledge you get, by the way, I forgot to tell you this. They did find that there were several notes left in like a digital form of cuneiform.
Oh yeah, I saw the cuneiform tablet and
yeah. Definitely, it was some type of digital cuneiform. And when you know this, you are tying this. This is some type of Babylonian demon.
Interesting.
Oh yeah, if you look at the Discord chat, I posted an example of what Babylonian cuneiform looks like.
Yeah.
Oh, that's probably what I saw then.
Yeah, it is. Which I'm actually thankful for.
All right. Yeah, so does that do I know any weaknesses or techniques, or is it best just to shoot?
Your guess at this point is you're going to have to either subdue or submit, or otherwise destroy the vessel.
Got it. All right, I guess if that's my action, then I'll.
That's not your action.
Okay.
I'm just going to let that slide as something that kind of happens incidentally since you're standing in front of this thing.
Okay. I'll try to mag dump my Beretta and see how this goes. So
go ahead and see what happens. Try to shoot it.
Let me get my firearms skill up. So let's see. That would be Dex. Ranged weapons, modern pistol. So I have a 10.52 is my numbers. And you said we're at a minus D4?
Yes, because you're at point blank with her. You're close enough.
All
This is
right.
why you guys, the way you walk in, there's only about 25 feet between you guys.
I got an 18 minus 1, a 17. So
Okay, so you put a bullet. You're shaking, realizing what you're fighting. This bullet just goes into the cracked in half desk.
okay, yeah, I'm gonna be yelling, "Babylonian demon!" and then my grip is off on the pistol, and it's just flying everywhere.
Um, she looks dead at Mar, who hit her, and between her hands, electricity starts to crack. And Mar, she is coming at you with a lightning bolt.
No. But
Actually, that was going to be because it's the same thing. Oh, wow, that's good. Okay, that's going to do 4 points of wounds, which is also going to do 2 points of stun. So, real quick, just so you guys know how this works. In combat, there's what's called overflow or secondary damage. So, for every 2 points of mortal or 2 points of wounds you take a point of stun. If you take 2 points of mortal, you take a point of stun and a point of wound.
She took 1 point of mortal already, so
No, she did not.
she did not.
No.
So the bullets don't do anything.
Didn't do anything to you.
No.
No, it does something. There's just something protecting her.
Oh well, I don't know that. I'm
Yeah, I'm just saying. Yeah. I'll share her sheet once I'm done so you can see what kind of disgustingness she has. Okay. So Tomek has to step away for a second. But Mara, you take those 2 points and 1 point of stun. So real quick, while he stepped away for a second, I'll go ahead and explain the combat damage stuff. If you take more than half of your wounds or half of your stun, you become dazed. And you take a +1 step penalty to all actions.
oh yeah, that I just noticed. I don't think I filled in the part of my character sheet that explains
That's easy enough to
what I
fix.
have.
Let me get to wounds. Where are person clause, not attributes, hero sheet. There's action check. Come on, don't. Why is it not giving me any page after this? Obsidian's being a bit of a pain in the ass. Tab. It's going to be tied to your constitution. I don't remember exactly how it's tied to your constitution.
Right. Well, my constitution is a 10.
Yeah. Okay, so your stun is equal to your con. And wounds are equal to your constitution. Mortal is half your constitution, rounded up. And fatigue is half your constitution, rounded up. And just so you know, if you ever hit 0 mortal, you are dead.
Yeah, figures. Yep.
Yeah. No ands, ifs, or buts. You are dead at 0 mortal. You actually can no, nobody done mortal. Also, if you take mortal wounds, you have to start making saves not to pass out.
And that's just because you got injured, not because you're at 0. No, that's just because you have 1 injury. Okay.
Yeah. Let me get back to damage real fast. I'll tell you how that works out. Okay, so there's that. Toughness, damage, resuscitation. Okay, so okay, mortal damage doesn't naturally heal. Blah blah blah. Mortal recovery. Okay. Each point of mortal damage causes a +1 penalty to all actions, including stamina endurance checks, which is what's going to matter. So a character or creature that has suffered any amount of mortal damage is considered to be dying. At the end of the scene, a stamina endurance check is made. The result of the check determines the additional mortal the damage occurs. So if you critically fail, it's 2. If you fail, it's 1, and you have to make fatigue checks as well. So that'll probably only matter for you guys if you kill her. If you take mortal at all. And then, like I said, stun damage. Stun damage, so just so you know the difference between these real fast too. Stun is like battering, cuts, scrapes, bruising, exposure to the elements, blah, blah, blah. Wound is more like punctures, bruises, serious cuts, or slashes. And then mortal is like getting gut shot. So
everybody noticed he said, if you take her down?
Yeah. I know, they probably take her down. I mean, they hurt her.
I was paying attention earlier when he mentioned something or other about how disgustingly high her stats are.
Yeah, she's pretty disgusting.
It's like, ringer.
Oh, come on. It's almost like I built a BBEG for you guys or something.
I crit on her and it didn't do anything.
Yeah. That's because you rolled like crap on the damage.
It's funny how that works. You roll a critical and then you do minimum damage. It's like, well, how exactly does that make sense? It doesn't.
Mortal wounds.
Also, so you know, if you guys pick up armor does nothing against secondary damage. So, like, if you get hit with a wound shot, even if you resist the initial, say it does D4 plus 1 wounds, even if you resist enough wounds to only take, if you take 2 wounds, you still take the stun, even if you would normally be able to roll against it. Secondary damage always goes through. That's what makes combat in this game so deadly. It's so dangerous. So armor is useful. Yeah.
So you can block ballistic, but you can't block kinetic.
No, you can block kinetic. You can block every type of damage. You just can't block the secondary. So if somebody actually does damage to you, it's going to do the secondary damage.
Welcome back, Atomic.
Okay, gravy. Okay, we're ready for a new action check. See who's going where this next round.
All right, same roll as before, just a straight D20.
Yep, straight D20. Gotta get that person that is.
Oh, I got a 4 this time.
That's amazing. That's great.
Okay,
I got 3.
Nice.
I got
Oh,
7.
man.
Yep, 4 puts me at amazing. So.
Yep. Okay, that's great then. Okay, so we're in the amazing phase. So who wants to do what?
Am I able to act on amazing as well? But you go first, Topic.
Yeah, you guys can figure out who goes first. She doesn't have an amazing action, so.
All right. Yeah, I might shuffle towards cover and shoot all the way while I'm there. So.
You can shoot on the run. I'll give that to you, but I'm going to give you a 1-step penalty for shooting on the run if you're diving for cover. So just be a straight D20 roll this time.
Nice. In this case, it doesn't matter because I rolled an 18.
Okay.
I also rolled a 4 on the step die, but it's all the same result.
Still not enough to do anything. So you're just like, boom, you're missing wildly all over the place. This one goes into the ceiling as you kind of dive behind a bookshelf. And like little patterns of the of that crap that ceilings are made out of comes down.
Man, these guys are not going to invite me to the range after this.
Oh, no, we're definitely taking you to the range so you can practice.
Not a bad idea.
I'm going to use the bookshelf I have as cover, and I'm going to take a body shot at her.
Okay, you gonna make it a call shot, or you just unloading?
Nope. Just unloading.
So you're doing a minus D4 for being at point blank, and you're going to be a 3-step penalty, so it'd be a D8.
Do I get any negatives for being in cover?
No, because you can poke over the cover. I'm going to give you half cover basically, because you're going to kind of have to stand up over, or alternatively, I guess you're kind of poking the books out of the way with the shotgun to do it.
How many steps total?
3.
Oh wow,
that's a plus lot. D8. Yeah, called shots suck. They hurt when they hit. They suck.
Yeah. Alrighties.
Guys, keep in mind how many rounds
and
you
I
have
rolled,
in your... Yeah, you rolled like a champ.
I rolled a 9.
No, it's plus. It's a plus.
Oh, it's plus?
Yeah, so that's a 25. So your second shot, you ran the books out of the way and take your shot, and it just goes crazy. It damn near hits... It almost hits the dean. It almost hits the head of the college.
Oh, shucks.
Okay. Is anybody acting in the good phase?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and take your actions and
I
good if you
will.
want to take it.
I'm going to. I want to look around to see if I can see like those fire alarms.
Yep.
And then when I spot it, I'm gonna dash towards it.
Okay. That'll take your action to get to it because it's against the wall. So you get to the fire alarm. You can pull it this turn if you want to pull it as well.
I pull it.
So as you pull it, alarms start blaring, and at the start of next turn, there will be water. All right, it's actually her go unless Tomic wants to go again.
Yeah, I guess I'll spray another round.
You got to hit eventually. Okay, so you're going to be at minus D4 this time because you're behind cover, because you're at point blank range. So.
Okay, so still a minus D4?
Yep, so minus D4.
Okay, I got a 15 total, which is still a miss, I think.
Jesus Christ. You guys are going to hit, you're going to hit the 14 eventually. Somebody's going to crit fail and hurt him.
Yeah.
All I need is a 20. So you do this, and just the shot just goes wild again. It goes into another pile of books from a knocked over stack. She's getting to act. At most, as you're standing next to the fire alarm, you feel your body start to go rigid, and she is trying to basically use your neuroelectricity to shock the shit out of you. That's what she's trying to do.
The water doesn't do anything.
Doesn't start till the beginning of next turn.
Oh.
She pulls it off, my friend. Your neuroelectricity starts going off. And I will treat this. You're not wearing armor, are you?
No, I'm a private investigator.
It's fine. Oh, no, it's not. It's not fine. It does 4 wounds to you.
If you were a private investigator in Chicago, you'd be wearing armor.
Precisely.
Nope, but we're all the way in
Oklahoma.
Yeah.
So you take 4 points of wounds, 2 points of stun. As you just go rigid, and like you literally look like you grabbed a live line for a second.
I hate the range of this FX.
You guys are within 25 feet of each other. I mean, it's not like she's reaching for it.
Yeah, that's actually one of those things that I was thinking about this, is that this is not a large enough room for you to ever be out of range for anything except a melee attack.
Yeah, pretty much.
This college's library is crappy.
It's a small college. Mar, did you get a good check or an ordinary check? What was your action?
I got a 7, which I think technically counts as an ordinary.
Okay, so you'll get the next action. Does anyone have more than 2 actions?
I don't think so.
I use both of them.
I actually have no idea how the actions per round is.
You'll have 2. It's standard to have 2.
Oh.
Unless you buy additional.
Oh, okay.
As long as you don't roll a marginal, you always get to do 2 actions.
Pretty much.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'll just shoot her again.
Okay, go ahead. You don't want to hit her so far.
Wow, I actually managed to roll a 20. Okay.
You rolled a 20?
Yep, I rolled a nat 20.
You actually hit Jay. Go ahead and roll damage.
Nah, boy.
Treat it as a ordinary success, which is going to be D4 plus 1 wounds.
Okay, that's a total of 5.
Okay, he has no armor. He takes 5 wounds plus 2 stun as you just pop him 1 in the side. Ouch.
Yeah, but well, that's not
Okay.
right.
Okay. The good news is she gets to go again because she has 2 actions. Uh, she is going to focus down on. This time, she's going to focus on you, Atomic, and she's going to try to push the bookshelf out from in front of you using like pure kinetic force.
Ouch.
Yeah, this is going to take a lot. This isn't something she's good at. No, I rolled an 18. So she goes to push the bookshelf, and you see it start to slide, and it just appears to be too heavy to move. So, Mar, you get a second action if you want.
I'll attempt to shoot her again because I don't really have a better idea.
Just don't roll another 20. Please don't kill Jay.
Well, I rolled a 14, which
Does that include your D4? Minus D4?
No. Okay, so that drops it to 11. Okay.
Which is, I believe, a ordinary result for you, correct?
Let me double check. I think so.
Which would be D4 plus 1 wounds.
Yeah. That's an ordinary result.
Okay, so D4 plus 1.
Oh, hey, it's a 5 again.
Ooh. Ouch. Hang on a second. So she is going to take... Ooh, ow. You suck, guys. She gets full-on center mass on this one. And she now has an open wound in her chest, spreading blood across her white blouse. And she is clearly not feeling good.
So aim for her chest, not her head.
And that is all the actions for the turn. So we are back to action checks. Ooh. Nice. I'll take that.
Oh, I got a 2 this time.
Ooh. We're definitely basing.
I got a 5.
Okay. Okay. Well, the bad news is she's in the amazing. The good news is, Atomic, you get to act for her.
Nice. All right, so she's bleeding. Looks like she's in pain. I guess I'll keep trying to shoot.
Okay.
Aha! This time I got a 5 on the 20 and a 4 on the D4, so I got a 1.
You get it. Yeah, you get an amazing success. So you're using a 9mm, right?
That's right.
You do D4 mortal.
All right. I got 2.
Ooh. She takes a mortal wound. Need to look at something here real quick because a mortal wound does something as well as an overflow damage. I'm just trying to remember what it is. Okay, you didn't do enough to do secondary. Oh wow, eek, that's gonna suck. Okay, she's now at a +2 or a +1. Oh no, a +2 because she's dazed for all of her actions. So that's a +D6 to hit you guys.
Nice.
So she's now quite, yeah, she's slightly pissed off. So she is going to send out a wave of electricity out from her body that will pass through your cover. By the way,
Does the water affect it?
yes, the water will affect it. It will make the damage a little higher. It'll step up the damage.
Higher?
It's electric.
Oh, I made a mistake.
Yeah, it's electric, dude.
But it's not salt water.
No. It's not gonna make it.
That would be even worse.
Yeah. She actually fails. She goes to do this, and her wave doesn't go far enough out from her body. It only goes about 10 feet out from her body. Which shocks her.
I was hoping she would electrocute herself.
Well, the unfortunate thing is it hits Jay for a total of 5 points of wound damage. Because he's right next to her.
Oh, you could. Oh,
No. But he's right next to her when she lets. Imagine like it's almost like a sphere of electricity comes out of her.
nice.
Okay, we are on to good. Who has good besides me and Atomic?
I rolled a 5, so
You should have good.
technically I'm good. Yes.
Yeah. So, Atomic and Atmos, both of you guys can act before she does.
All right. I'm gonna. Oh, go ahead.
I'll have you go first because what I'm going to do is a little crazy.
All right. Yep. I'm just gonna dump another round into her, see if I can maintain my grip on my firearm. Oh yeah, this time I got a 5 on the 20 and a 3 on the D4 for a 2.
And another D4 mortal.
Nice.
You could really mess her up.
I think I'm getting the hang of it. I got a 1 on the D4.
Well, you are lucky, my friend. She did not roll enough to absorb that.
Nice.
So she takes another mortal wound. She is starting to get really messed up. That's going to give her +3 to all of her checks. At most.
How far can I move before shooting?
If you shoot on the roll, I'll do the same thing I did with Atomic. I'll just give you a +D4, a 1-step penalty for shooting on the run.
Okay. Do I get a bonus if I'm staying right next to her and I press it against her head?
You're already getting that bonus for being blank.
Oh, okay. That's what I'm going to do.
Okay, so basically it's just going to turn into a straight D20 roll.
All right. 14. It's a fail.
Jesus Christ, you guys are terrible. You pump another shotgun round into it hits one of the computers on the top of the desk and just boom everywhere. Like monitor pieces go everywhere because it's a fucking shotgun. But now it's her go. And she sees you running at her at most. So Eddie is going to get a lightning bolt. Not on a 14, he's not. The lightning bolt goes wide of you. It scorches the wall next to the door. So we are on to ordinary phase. And I think everyone's out of action. Oh, no, you got another action.
No, I only moved once.
That's right.
I'm going to... Can I shove the shotgun inside her mouth and then shoot?
That's going to require you to use. You're going to actually have to make an opposed strength check against her at her resistance to it. Her resistance to strength is +1, so it'll be a D20 plus a D4 for unarmed, plus a D4 because I don't think you have unarmed trained.
She doesn't have any. Does the steps penalties don't apply here?
No, they only apply to her actions.
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna shoot her point blank in the face.
Go for it. You gotta make it the called shot, or are you just gonna aim and fire?
Is it gonna be hard to aim for her head if I'm like right in front of her?
Yes, you're still taking the +3 penalty.
+3 penalty?
Because you're taking a called shot, and it's already minus D4, so it's going to be it's going to be 1 step for being point blank, +3 for a called shot, or +4 for a called shot. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm just going to shoot her then. So do I get a
you get the minus
one
D4
penalty, or is it...
No, you get the you
Okay.
do take the bonus for being point blank with her.
Okay.
An 8.
All right, that's an 8.
So you hit her.
And the 8, from what my character sheet says, is blah. Okay. It's whatever the highest one is.
Okay, so it's amazing.
No,
It's
the other direction.
good.
So it's good because the next step down is a 6 for me.
Okay, so it's good. No, it's ordinary.
And then
it's
I'll
ordinary.
do.
If it's between good and ordinary,
Yeah,
it's
it's-
ordinary.
Yep, and it's D4
Okay.
wounds.
Go ahead and roll it. I've been rolling her resistance like crap, by the way.
1 again.
Guess what? It goes through. It actually goes through because I am rolling like trash.
Mark, do you act on this turn?
He can.
I guess so.
He can.
I'll just try shooting her again.
Okay. It's a bright idea. Try to kill her.
Okay. D20 roll was 13. Do I have something modifying that? I don't remember.
It's going to be a one-step bonus, so you're going to get a D4 minus D4 to the roll.
Oh, well, that time it came out, it's a -4, so this would be a 9 total, which is a normal success, I guess.
Ordinary success, so it's a D4 plus 1 wounds.
Okay, so this time it's a total of 3 wounds.
3 wounds? Okay. You don't quite kill her, but she does drop to the floor completely passed out. She is unconscious. The vessel is unconscious. It's taken too much damage.
Now that she's subdued, we might be able to exorcise the demon out of her.
Yes.
Yeah, would rather not kill the vessel because,
That's probably a good idea.
I don't know.
So we don't need to be in combat.
Do you guys know how to do it?
Well, we don't have to be in combat terms for this. So what do you guys want to do now? She's out cold. Exactly what do you want to do? She drops to the ground.
All right. Do I have any idea on how an exorcism works?
Not for this particular demon, but your guess is that there's probably something on her body that's being used to channel it.
Okay. I'll search her to see if she's wearing anything unusual.
Okay. She's not wearing anything unusual, but inside one of her inner pockets of her blazer, you find what looks like a tiger's eye stone.
Ah, interesting.
And inside of the other pocket, you find a small journal that has it's written in Latin. Weirdly enough, it appears to be some type of summoning.
Ooh, interesting.
You would need to make a occult lore to see if you can figure out how to use it properly.
Okay. I'll give that a try. Just a flat roll.
Yep, flat roll. Actually, no, make it a 2-step bonus because you actually have the book.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll give you 2 steps on that because you're holding the book and you have the lore.
All right. I rolled a 17 on the D20, but since it's 2 steps, that gives me a minus D6, so I still have a chance.
Yep.
I got a 3, which drops me to a 14, which is 1 too high, so I didn't make it.
Okay. You figure that this is the way you're looking at this is you figure that this is a summoning that somehow could probably be used to unsummon the demon, but you can't figure out exactly how it works. You're just like, damn it, I'm so close. There's got to be something in this book.
All right, I'll frantically flip through the pages looking to see if I can decipher it.
Okay. Okay, hang on a second. Okay. It takes you about 2 turns, so it takes you about 12, 15 seconds. You find another page written in English that looks like it's newer. It's getting, by the way, this book is getting wet, and the ink somehow, though, is not running in the book.
Oh, that's just good quality,
Good quality ink, that's right.
Yeah.
And in this, it talks about using the stone. If you it talks about touching the stone to the center of the soul and chanting a certain phrase. And she has the phrase there. And that if you do that, that it should capture the demon inside of the stone.
Oh, nice. So, center of the soul, is that like a chest?
Go ahead and give me another occult lore with another D minus D4 because you have time to commit to thinking this through.
All right. I got a 15 this time.
Oof.
This is definitely a D&D die and not a Alternity die.
It hates you. That's what it is.
Yeah, I'm too distracted. I'm wet. My hands are shaking. All right. I'll try. I'll try doing instead of. I'm gonna try like putting the stone on her, like where her third eye would be. Right
Okay.
between eyes on the forehead. So I'm just gonna guess, and then I'll say the phrase and see if that does anything.
Okay. Oh, you're lucky as fuck on that roll. After about a minute, you see what looks like yellow motes begin to leak out of her and begin sucking into the stone.
Nice.
And then the stone lifts off of her forehead, glows for a second, and then drops down with like slight thud on her forehead.
Going now.
All right, I think I got it.
And both Atmos and Mar, you guys are close enough to see this as well.
Okay.
I'm reloading my shotgun.
Good call.
Well, while he's doing that, I'm getting ready to like bandage her wounds because, after we remove the demon, she's probably not going to be in good medical condition.
That's true. Right around the time the stone drops, Jay begins to stir. Jay Martinez begins to stir, and he is groaning. Remember, he's been shot and electrocuted.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna swap out the magazine in my pistol.
Okay. He tries to sit up and he can't. He cannot sit up, and he murmurs, "What the hell just happened?"
Your diversity consulting company. They didn't like you.
He looks behind. He kind of turns his head and sees Hillary in a heap on the ground and goes, "What the fuck is Hillary doing here? Why is she on the ground bleeding?"
Well, it seems that their concept of diversity included non-humans, and she was possessed by some sort of electric demon.
Okay. With the book, now that you've got the soul trapped, if you continue flipping through the book, you notice several parts of information that kind of tie this all together. It appears that this demon was trying to send people into the world, and more in the more lucid moments when Hillary was still Hillary. She's writing about events she doesn't remember, really. Like she writes about finding herself in the server room, and she doesn't even know how she got in because she doesn't have clearance.
Group huddle. How convincing can our story be? Because so far, we're armed. Hillary's on the ground. It's raining water from the ceiling. And he's been shot and electrocuted. And we're the only guys with guns.
Fair.
So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to walk up to the Dean. I'm going to aim my shotgun at his head. I'm going to be like, "Call the police. You see nothing here." And we scram. I think our mission's done here.
Okay. It very much is. By the way, this session's going to be a little shorter because it's designed to be. But I did want to take some time to do some post-session, post-arc stuff. So, once you guys exit, you're able to get back to your hotel room. Jay, turns out, Jay doesn't remember you. Not because you told him. He legitimately doesn't seem to remember anything after having been dragged into that into that library.
But does he? He did get shot.
He does know he's been shot. He does know he's been electrocuted. He has to go to the hospital. They're able to tell him that. But if you guys stay around town for a couple days, he posts a blog post about the weirdest day of his life.
Huh, nice.
Oh,
I'm
about the
taking
crazy people that shot him.
I'm taking the journal and the soul stone when we leave.
Sounds good to me. In the hotel room, you're able to closer examine the journal. It appears the reason Jay was even in the library is that Hillary's body was becoming ill-equipped to continue handling the demon, and it was preparing to jump vessels. It had been in Hillary's body since the 1700s.
Wow.
And as you read the older dates in the journal, you're reading about battles of the Revolution, abolition, the Civil War, all these events. And
does she wither into like a desiccated corpse because the demon's not in her anymore?
She does not. But again, as you're in town over the last couple of days and Jay's LinkedIn posts get weirder and weirder, it turns out Hillary dies of massive organ failure a couple of days after you shoot her full of holes. Just completely unknown. Like, it's like a heart that belongs in a person much older than her.
Oh, so with the demon gone, she started to revert to her true age, and that killed her.
Yes, she started reverting, and her body couldn't handle it because her liver, her organs, her heart is literally hundreds of years old. In fact, when you're reading through her journal, it makes you wonder why this demon didn't jump sooner. In reading her journal, you begin piecing together the information. It appears that this demon was using this school to place people in high-ranking positions that could have some impact on society for whatever its nefarious plan eventually was going to be. These people that come out of this school go into high-level government contracting, government jobs, things like that. So this demon had a plan to basically try to start taking over the world by using high-placed sources so it didn't have to do its own dirty work.
And it's been doing this for hundreds of years.
Yes. And it finally figured out the key. It figured out what people like Marx and Lenin knew for years, which is if you ever want to control society, control children. In fact, several of the pages indicate that this demon may have had something to do with certain events that happened in the past, such as Harper's Ferry. That this demon tried direct intervention at some point, and it kind of backfired on them.
Okay. My character is going to speculate that maybe possibly that the demon didn't want to jump bodies just on a whim, because there's, I don't know, like the possibility that it would just fail or something.
Yes, there's a possibility.
Because we.
Go ahead.
So before the time skip through the few days,
Mm-hmm.
can the two tech guys do some rolls to see if we actually covered this up from the public?
Yes, both of you guys can
destroy like video footage.
Yes, both of you guys can do computer science rolls to try to destroy footage, destroy any footprint you left. At the same time, if you contact Jonas, the Hoffman Institute is already well at work, trying to cover it up from a meta standpoint.
Okay.
As well. So, like, they're not letting this escape this town.
Nice.
Like, if that means they have to shut down newspapers, that's what they'll do.
Because, like, you know, it's like our involvement in this was not exactly ideal, but the actual truth of the matter is something that's so far out of the pale that it would make Roswell look like small potatoes.
Yes. Nobody would believe anybody who tried to tell them that a demon was possessing people and turning students into acolytes. And
Yeah.
It's like the line from Men in Black. Even if you told people, who would believe you?
Yeah, really.
But if you guys want to make it, either one of you can do it. Make a computer science roll to see if you guys can appropriately delete it without any help. And
Yeah,
I
sure.
will give you a 3-step bonus to this because Hoffman Institute itself is actually assisting.
Well, I rolled an 8 and 3-step bonus. How do you roll that
Which
again?
would be a D8.
Computer science with a D8. I rolled a 7. I got a 4, which
Okay.
for me is like that's the middle result underneath.
So-
that.
So my total roll is actually a 0.
Nice.
Okay, so perfect.
Actually, wait. I haven't checked to see if I wait. I don't remember how skills work on this one.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Perfect. You guys not only delete all the footage, you guys basically brainwipe everybody. And it appears from all the coverage that you are finding from like LinkedIn's and things like this, all the people involved, including the president of the university, don't remember having any interactions with you guys. Whatever was going on at this school is being treated like a mass psychosis event.
Are all the students acting normal, like students
I was
now?
gonna say yes. As you guys start getting, this would be a couple months afterwards. As you guys get reports back from the town, from like newspapers and stuff, students are beginning to act normal. Frat parties are happening. Students are getting arrested. Things that would normally happen on a college campus are beginning to happen again on this campus.
Nice.
So they are very much back to normal. And you guys have managed to cover up your tracks and Hoffman Institute's involvement completely. Jonas gives you guys a big thumbs up on it and tells you that he couldn't have asked you to do more, especially considering nobody anticipated an internet demon.
Yeah. You know. I mean, honestly, I would have my character would say that he just wasn't expecting demons as a general rule. So
Sure.
internet
You were.
demon, just yeah, that's just
Yeah.
one of many things that I wasn't personally expecting.
Yes, precisely. The Hoffman Institute enters the Tiger's Eye into its occult database and puts it in a secure location so it can't get back out into the public. You also discover that Hillary was originally named Samantha. That at some point in her past, she changed her name, and her excuse in her journal is that she changed her name because she had too much of a footprint in history as Samantha.
Interesting.
So we get a bonus
Yes,
from the Hoffman
you
Institute.
do. You will get a bonus from the Hoffman Institute. They're going to be able to do a lot more for you now. That, my friends, is the source. You have discovered the source.
Nice.
And before we go into post-game reflection stuff, because I want to record it as well, everybody take 5 advancement points for solving the source.
Here, okay, so 5, right?
Yep. Oh, 5. I don't know if that levels anybody or not, but
Maybe Arthur Grace, possibly.
yeah, Tommy, he might level on that. I don't know.
No, I think I leveled 4.
Okay.
So yeah,
Not quite leveled yet. Okay.
yeah, still a couple points out. So.
Okay, that's fine. I didn't know if it would level you guys or not. Okay.
Oh my.
Real quick, before we jump into post game, does anyone need to get drink, pee, anything like that? Because I actually got to hit the head real fast.
Yeah. Mar, what level are you?
I actually am looking at my character sheet trying to figure that out.
How many points do you have in it? We hit the number 3, right? Oh no. Because so we are level 3. We have to hit level 4. Because I remember I was trying to take the extra action, but free agents don't get that till level 4.
Hmm. Where is it? Where does
So
it
no
actually
level
say
yet.
on the sheet where what your character level is?
There's no part, but I'm going to use one of the boxes to put my level in. Unused boxes that we could use. Because I know we started at level 1, we got to level 2, and then 3. So we leveled up twice since. Oh, by the way, are we still live?
Yes, you guys are going to be able to get back to the Hoffman Institute and heal up and get treatment and everything for any wounds you have.
I was asking, are we still live?
Well,
Oh yeah. We're still live. We're still live.
Yeah,
'Cause I wanna do the-
he said he wanted to record all of the post games.
Yeah, I want to record the post stuff. So
do you want to record it on a separate video or
no, it's fine on this video. I might cut it and
Okay.
make a short out of it or something, but right now I just want to record it because I don't trust my OBS right now. My OBS acts weird all the time. Like my OBS camera only works like half the time. For example.
I'll help you with it.
Yeah, I'll have to figure out why it's doing that. But either way, just so you know, Mar and at most, you guys should be about just over a level ahead of Atomic, give or take.
Okay.
You guys should be edging.
Atomic's level 3?
Yeah, you guys should be edging towards 4. He should be edging towards 3.
Yeah, I'm level 2, and then I need 3 more points to get to level 3. So.
Yeah, I'm genuinely I confused here because
Okay, so if you look at the bottom of the sheet, Mar, there's the achievement track where you track the points you get, and then below that it says hero level. It was the oversight that I made when I made it fillable. I did not put a selection box there to help you track.
Oh, that's how that's supposed to work. It's like you're supposed to have an X to mark.
Yeah,
the level.
on the current level you are. Yeah, that was my fault when I made the sheet fillable. But I made that sheet fillable like 15 years ago. Seriously, like I think I did it in like 2012. So if anyone wants to fix it and make the sheet, have it, feel free. Or if you just want to put it in like one of the other boxes, what level you are, whatever. Because you and you and at most are 3 almost.
I'm just putting.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah. I've been using one of the many boxes we're not using to put the character level in.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine. Like I said, that was an oversight on my part. I apologize, guys. I should have gone back and fixed that before I sent that sheet to you. But I totally forgot about it until we started playing, actually. So that I hadn't done that. Either way, so let's just go into the post stuff, the post session, post art stuff. I'm really going to leave the floor to you guys on this because I want your opinions on everything, and all that. That way, I know what I can do better, what I can do worse, what needs to change, that kind of stuff. And kind of best way to do this is just kind of go person by person and get your opinion. And I'll just start with Mar. Give me honest opinion. Did you like the arc? Did you not like the arc? What did you think could be done better? That kind of stuff.
Well, things to do better. There were certain parts of it where I was kind of like wondering what you were trying to describe, but like other than that, there's not really a whole lot of stuff that would really say was done badly. Actually, that was part of the reason why I went and looked up a picture of a Babylonian cuneiform tablet.
No, that's fine. That's valid. I can work on that, trying to make sure I give you better descriptions and get you the information you need so you know exactly what you're dealing with.
But for the most part, I think you did it quite well.
What was any cool stuff about it, Mar, that you found? Like any fun events that happened that you enjoyed the most?
I'll be honest. The whole thing of looking in a computer and being like, how is the computer just showing Babylonian cuneiform as a font when, um, okay, me IRL, my understanding of
Mhm.
computers is that there is no support for Babylonian cuneiform
Precisely.
in uh normal computers. You would literally have to do like custom
Mhm.
software to make it work because of the fact that no one uses that in daily life.
Yep.
It's
Or you could just be an internet demon.
Yeah.
Whichever works, right?
and like seeing that the computer somehow had information recorded using Babylonian cuneiform was one of those things that from a real world standpoint I'm like yep, that's obviously not the way things are supposed to work under normal circumstances. There is definitely something out of the ordinary going on here.
Yes, that was the whole point. Okay. Atomic, I know you missed a lot of sessions and stuff, especially because of family. But from what you got, what did you enjoy? What did you not enjoy? Things I could fix, things that need to be, a little could be better, could be worse, whatever.
I think for me, everything worked pretty well. I especially liked the combination of computers and magic. Like I've been studying computers for my whole life, and they are kind of magical. Like when you get down to information and thermodynamics and how information is physical, but it's also kind of metaphysical as well. And so I really love that combination. I think it's quite fascinating.
One of the most interesting discussions I had with someone this week about eldritch horror is the idea of mixing eldritch horror with social media.
Yes, and
Yeah.
that's a little bit of what happened here. The idea behind it is, what if somebody could use social media education system kind of against itself? Was which of what I was going for. Legitimate question, Atomic. What do you think of the game system itself? Um, and Mar, you can answer that as well. How do you feel about the mechanics of the game? Is it fun? Is it a little too clunky? Any of that kind of stuff as well.
For me, it definitely feels clunky, but it's not ridiculous, so it's definitely playable.
Some of that comes down to just, I think, becoming comfortable with it as
Yeah,
well.
yeah. There's a lot of that. Just
That was my main thing is that my personal lack of familiarity is the biggest hurdle I have to
Yeah.
playing it.
Mm.
In that, it's like that's just I don't really know how the game is set up and I'm having to
Yeah.
learn as I go and
Yeah.
I don't act and that's why I'm getting confused by things is because I don't actually know what it is.
Yeah.
yeah. I think the skill granularity, like, there's probably too many skills for my personal taste, but that's such a subjective matter, and there's advantages to
Yeah.
both granular and broad skills.
Well,
Yeah.
one thing that I personally came to a conclusion of was that part of the reason why it has such a giant list of skills is because it's kind of sort of a kitchen sink approach to
It
building a
is.
Yeah,
TTRPG.
yeah.
Where
It's
it's like you
basically
could play an action adventure game, or you could play a whodunit murder mystery,
yes.
or this or
Um,
that or the other thing,
so,
and the
so
skill list does all of those.
so the big thing with Alternity to remember is Alternity is a generic sci-fi rule set that they put campaign settings out for. Very much in the vein of second edition D&D, where they took the core rules and applied them hyper specifically for like Star Drive or Dark Matter or Gamma World. So there's definitely that part of it, and you're right. The big thing that kind of prevents you from having to know every skill in the game is the skill progression in the game. Really prevents you from being able to buy every skill, from being able to access every type of skill.
Yes, it's almost like niche protection in that, yeah, you can't have one character that is good at everything.
Yeah, yeah.
I think
Yeah,
one
absolutely.
benefit is it's unlike Call of Cthulhu, you don't have to deal with percentages. You just deal with ranks, so it's a little quicker.
Yeah, I
Well,
did that. I always bounce off percentage games.
To be honest, as someone who has played the Space Empires series for over 20 years now, that game uses percentage-based checks for literally everything. So I kind of have it like burned into my mind permanently at this point. So it has a 50% chance of success. Okay, cool. I know how to calculate that.
Yeah. I mean, there's benefits to that, but at the same time, because of the way the rank system works, is the most you're going to get at any given time is 5% increases at success.
Yeah, it's
At any given time.
largely
So,
D20 based. So
yeah,
that's actually why I prefer non-percent systems, is because it is a little bit obscure. Like in real life, it's like I could say, oh yeah, I have a pretty good chance of hitting that target with my pistol, but I don't know that I have like a 33% chance.
Yeah.
And so I like the ambiguity a little bit.
Well, and the die step system that it uses for bonuses and penalties makes things a little more random, because you can get a huge penalty and still hit, or you can get a huge bonus and still fail.
Yep. Yeah. So it's more swingy. Yeah, there's not a lot of normal distributions in this game. It's all linear, just flat probabilities.
Yeah. And it makes it a little less player heavy too, because it's on your sheet as well. That step situation modifiers are on your sheet. So all I have to do is say, hey, that's a 3-step bonus, and you can look on your sheet and see what die you roll.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What Evan
So,
mentioned that it doesn't use D10s. I hadn't noticed that before, and then I looked and it's like, oh, that's interesting. Do you know why they didn't skip the D10?
I do not. I don't know what was going through.
My personal guess is because of the fact that if you were to put a D10 in there in this like situation die step scale, it would have like a brick wall jumping from D12 to D20.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. So you think they're trying to make the gaps increase the higher the step?
Yeah. It's like the first step being 4. Okay, that's something. Then it goes like 6, 8, 12, then goes to 20. So it's like kind of like a bit of a curve.
Yeah. Well, and that was to say the bell curve on the situation die percentage wise goes all over the place once you start getting like really high. Something that you guys haven't experimented with a lot yet because you're still trying to familiarize yourself with the system a little bit. One of the things that encourages players to do is to stack bonuses like crazy. Yeah, like I got a bonus for this, and the next thing you know, you have like a 6-step bonus.
Well, see, because here's one of the things that I learned over 20 years ago playing Space Empires 2 is that stack bonuses because the enemy is going to stack penalties.
Yep. Yes.
Space Empires, that's like a video game, right?
Yeah. But like it has a very simple percentage-based chance to hit when resolving combat, and like it's just something I have like burned into my brain indelibly because from having played it for so many years.
I think I really got into Space Empires 4, and I think the most glorious game I played, I was like, I had ring worlds, and I was in the process of building stuff that could blow up stars. And,
that's those.
I built one of those, and I was about to deploy it, and then the enemy blew up one of my stars. And so, that got a lot hairier than I was planning for.
But I mean, weapons of mass destruction are all fine and good until it's the enemy using them.
Yep, exactly.
They're only meant for me. All right. So last person to ask, because I've had enough conversations to know some of the things he thinks, but let Atmos get his 2 cents in here.
Okay, mine's going to be a little different. I do like the plot of the source. It was really interesting to listen to, but as a character that couldn't interact with it because he's a Luddite, I had to struggle to do stuff the entire time, almost. Also, a lot of the conversations will probably go over a lot of viewers' heads if they were watching. So I think it was interesting, but
You guys get to watch it.
it feels like what's the best way to describe it? I really had to search to make myself useful, basically, because I really didn't have anything to do apart from, like, my favorite part was when I went to the house with my gun out and I see the doghouse and I went to go interview the dean. That was like probably my favorite part of the session.
Yep.
Mechanically, I think it's fine for the game mechanics. Just we got to get used to it. I tried stacking bonuses, but didn't work because I originally thought that the aiming for the head was a -2.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a 2-step.
Yeah, I had to look
3.
it up in the GMG. It is a +4. It's pretty stout, but it also, if you pull it off, is really good.
Because on the page of the that's for the Alternity source book. I thought it said hard was 2 steps, aiming for a small area, hand or head, and then challenging 3 steps is like shooting a tiny object like a pistol out of hand, like,
So to put
gunslinging.
this simply,
4 steps is considered nearly impossible. Like if you're trying to shoot a fly.
yeah, I hope I didn't accidentally read the wrong called shot section, because there may be a separate called.
It's not called shot.
Yeah.
You basically, the GM chooses how difficult the thing is. It's a situation die set penalty. It's used for everything from skill checks.
I'll
and
look
other stuff.
deeper into it, make sure I'm not I didn't accidentally use the wrong rules, because there is a called shot section in the GMG under combat. So, and that's what I was using. But if that only applies to melee, then I need to fix that going forward. For sure.
It's all dependent if the people are moving around in a scuffle or if they're like standing still.
Mm-hmm.
I could have gotten a step bonus if I got surprised, but it seemed like she definitely knew where everybody was.
Like,
but I like the plot. I like the characters. I like the cool stuff that was added. But as I said, it was more geared towards more Hawkman and Atomic's characters.
And we've had that conversation. I've already told you how I feel about him, what's going to happen going forward. So I'm going to work to make sure that doesn't happen twice. As far as your next assignment, you're going to a town called River Falls, Wisconsin.
Ah, nice. I like Wisconsin.
Ooh. Me too.
It's going to be a lot of fun for you guys, I think. Going to be geared a little different than the last 2 adventures. So, but it's an interesting little setup, the way I've got it set up for you. But yeah, it's just doing states of the game like this are kind of important every now and again, just to make sure we understand where we stand as far as a group, make sure everyone is having fun, everybody's enjoying the game. If there are things that need to be changed to make it more exciting, more fun, more understandable, I need to know that stuff. I can't. I wish I could read minds, but unfortunately I lack that ability.
What I recommend is because that plot was pretty interesting. Just set the stage and have us figure out how we're going to solve it. And so,
like I said, that's the next one is going to really kind of be a little more freewheeling, a little more sandboxy.
Because we have to remember that we're working for a organization, and we're trying to keep things under wraps. So everybody will have something to do, and you don't really have to plan ahead for that kind of stuff because we might ask to do things that you weren't prepared for.
Absolutely. And that's what I'm trying to do more of. In general, I'm trying to do that more in my games. But yeah, I appreciate the feedback, guys. Let me go ahead and send up the closeout video, and then we'll go offline and we can BS or whatever we want to do. Or whatever we need to do.
Thanks for the game.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
lose control.